If you're new here, this is Between the Couch Cushions, where we discuss old types of media. Usually we go for 20 plus years old, books, movies, TV shows, and music. Whatever we like and think has some benefit that you may not know about or have forgotten about and you should definitely check out. Ethan, what is your recommendation this week?
Vanilla World of Warcraft.
Which is not called Vanilla World of Warcraft. Is it?
It's called Classic.
Classic.
Called Classic. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, you can get I think you can get a subscription for WoW for like the whole thing for like $15 a month, like $5 a month.
As long as you're not that guy who's going to play it so much that he dies, literally.
Yeah. Don't be that.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't lose your life to this. It's a fun thing. It's a fun way to kill a few like an hour to a week in between whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
But
dip into it and dip out quickly.
Vanilla WoW, that's like its colloquial name. That's the slang for it. Vanilla was really fun. I didn't ever really get like super into it. My parents wouldn't let me play because warriors had rage meters, and they were like, "That's not allowed." And so it's very slow. It's very, very slow, which I think is. I said this about Star Fox last time. I think that's really good, man. I've been playing Oblivion this week. It's kind of they sped the pacing up a little bit when they remastered it, but it's nice that it's slow. You can just turn it on. It's not this like, bah! You're not getting assaulted like when you're playing Call of Duty or Marvel Rivals or whatever game it is you guys are playing. Even like Hunt Showdown, which is a slow game, it's so beautiful and there's so much going on that it's just like assaulting to some degree. It's a good thing to kind of unwind on. And it is magical. I remember getting to play it, like actually my parents finally caving and me getting to play it and being just like, oh, you get to tame a bear, and like sitting with my buddy and we're just like going through it as little kids because we were very young. I don't think we were in, I don't remember. We were really young, and it's just good. It's slow. You can play it. They made a version of it called Hardcore.
Okay.
So, and that one's really fun because if you die, that's it. Your character gets deleted.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and so it's
you lose all progress.
Yeah, it's really
Brutal.
fun. It's really fun. So
that's like old school gamer. It's like, nope, there's no save point.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
You start over at level 1.
Hardcore Classic is really, really fun. Because it's just the challenge is getting to level 60 because that's hard. So it's like you can just do it by yourself. Just get on, play, grind through. You can download these little like ads that help you with the quest that point you to where you need to go. So it's kind of thoughtless. Put a podcast on, just play and just enjoy yourself. It's very, very fun. Crack a couple beers. It's a good time. That's my recommendation. Vanilla WoW.
Nice. Okay. My recommendation this week is American Conquest, which was it's a strategy game where you get to play as either there's a whole bunch of Native American tribes from like South America, Middle America, and North America, or 3 European powers and America. So the United States, or I should say just American. I don't think it was the United States at the time because it's American Conquest.
Yeah.
So anyway, America, Spain, France, and Great Britain. So as opposed to other strategy games like, what was that, StarCraft?
StarCraft, yeah.
So like StarCraft, you'd have like a limit of 50 people, or Age of Empires 1 and 2, you had like 50 or 75 people total. This one you could have hundreds or thousands in your army, your military, and your people and villagers and everything. The buildings are capturable, even houses. So even your houses can hold like 5 guys, and you send them in, and they will fire out of it to defend the building. If you go and send archers to attack a building, they will shoot flaming arrows at first and set it on fire, and its life, the building will lose hit points until it eventually blows up.
Yeah.
Or you can send your own guys in, and they will go in and fight the guys who are defending it, kill them off, and then take that building and use it as a strategic point to continue your assault on your enemy. Even your ranged guys like the archers, they wouldn't fire point blank. When the enemy got to a certain point, they would put away their bow and pull a knife or a sword and go hand-to-hand combat, so they were less powerful that way. And so you actually had to use them like as archers or whatever and keep them in back of your infantry. You also had morale. So your units would lose morale. For instance, if a cannon fired into a bunch of Native Americans, who were like a low-level unit and weren't well trained and they had poor morale, half of them would scatter and they would just run aimlessly all around the map for a certain amount of time, and you can't control them. They're just gone. They're in the wind. And you have to go pick them up later and bring them back if you want them.
Yeah.
Hills gave you greater range for ranged weapons.
Sick.
So cool. You could train up, higher morale, obviously all the technology trees and everything like that with the different nations. Very cool. My favorite were the Inca, because their archers would always dress in white, and whatever color you chose, they would have like a sash or like a bandolier of that color. And they had like this head turban thing, almost like this crazy headdress. So they were very cool looking, and then they had long bows and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they were like white with turquoise, which is what I always picked. Anyway, fantastic game. Like full-scale armies that you control. Very nifty.
Very nifty.
Yeah, American Conquest. Check it out.